It's HBK!
The following contest is an Extreme Rules match and is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Making his way to the ring, representing D-Generation X from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, the showstopper, the degenerate, the spotlight hog. Shawn Michaels is all of that, man.
Say his name!
My God, man, these people love Joe Hendry.
And he appears!
And his opponent from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Joe Hendry.
The people, man, they love Joe Hendry, saying his name, waving hands, man. Hey, you waving hands too, Cole.
Listen, this guy makes every match and every entrance an unforgettable moment.
Look, I can't deny that this man has crossed lines, man, made an impact, and now Joe Hendry is here in WWE. Let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is for the World Heavyweight Championship. Each man in their corner awaiting the bell for what should prove to be one of the most challenging matches of their career. Oh, going right after it. Emotions taking the wheel before we officially get underway. Swing chin music.
Swing chin music connects. He's down. He's down. He's down.
Joe gets fended off. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Retrieving a bag from underneath the ring like the guessing. And now he's spreading out the thumbtacks.
Oh, God. Onto the thumbtacks.
All those tacks, man, stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Caught in a bad spot. Huge sit-up powerbomb.
I can't believe it. There's no way you can continue after those tacks. Look at that. They're stuck on the damn body.
Again, Michaels is headed out of the ring.
A table. The WWE Universe is going wild.
Shawn taking a look below the ring for something.
And he's not looking to take a seat at the table. I can tell you that much. Taking out the goodie bag. And I'll tell you right now, there ain't no treats in there, baby.
Sliding into the ring now.
Do you believe or believe in the standing ovation? No doubt, Hendry ended this.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
And it may just take going to the well one more time with that maneuver to gain the pinfall.
God, right into the ladder. He's just laying there motionless now.
Oh, and the steel ladder finds the mark.
Caught with a clothesline.
Sweet chin music out of nowhere!
Once again, going all out.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
The rubbish bin. Surprisingly, one of the most versatile weapons we have in this sport.
I don't know what they're looking for here.
Good Lord, he really just pulled out a light tube from underneath the ring.
Makes the cover. And a strong kick out at one.
This is where great cardio makes all the difference, helping you stay alive deep into the match.
Returning to the ring now. Takes a big clean hit from the table. He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night.
Adding another table to the stack. There is no other reason to do this than putting your opponent through the whole thing.
Ooh, right into the thumbtacks.
Just immediately being stabbed by hundreds or thousands of tacks. I wouldn't even wish that on my worst enemies.
Some serious damage.
Setting up the table here. Who knows what he has planned?
Into the table. He's starting to look battered.
HBK delivering, and you can tell he senses crunch time is coming.
Oh, man. This can't be good, dog.
Stacking these tables up, planning on some... They're setting the table on fire! Oh, my God! Oh, he fends that off.
And into the corner he goes.
He hits him right in the jaw. Putting him up top now.
Joe with the counter.
Dueling reversals.
We have seen these men unleash a lot of devastating offense. Incredible that this match hasn't ended yet.
It might just be a matter of time. This one is close to coming to a head.
Being carried around now.
No way, no, across the shoulders, not through the table.
Oh, cracked hard with that table.
Into the cover. Oh, my God.
I don't believe it. Incredible result.
Those thumbtacks.
All those thumbtacks. They are going to look like chopped meat after that. Joe keeps him at bay. Kicking all the wind out right there. These two are firing off on each other, man. No one is holding back here. Going all out.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up.
All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. And a big right hand, just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion. Take off.
A diving five-knuckle shuffle. Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
From the top. Punches with the big elbow.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. Table rush right at their opponent.
They poured it all out in the ring tonight, and the WWE Universe is appreciation.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
This is not good, fellas. Better steer clear. That bag has huge question marks surrounding it.
Oh, boy, emptying out that bag of thumbtacks now.
Yeah, and no doubt switch music.
Henry's down, and he might be out.
There's two.
He just shut everyone up, and now Shawn Michaels is the new champion.
Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner, and the new World Heavyweight Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
A night and title change we will all remember for a very long time.
Like I always say, this business is about checks and championship.
The lovable big man, Otis.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match and is for the World Heavyweight and the undisputed WWE Championships. Making his way to the ring, representing the Alpha Academy from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at 330 pounds.
Otis is a nice guy, but look at him. This guy's a devastating force when he wants to be.
And definitely a unique competitor, both a powerhouse and a technician. The self-proclaimed future WWE, Austin Theory.
And with that kind of talent, you don't need to be liked.
And his opponent, representing the Vision from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory!
Cocky but talented kid here. The sky's the limit for him. Theory just needs to figure out who he is on his own.
It looks like Theory brought all of his friends in the ring with him tonight.
Oh, watch your mouth, Cole. You are looking at the youngest United States champion and Mr. Money in the Bank ever.
How did that cash in go?
Well, I don't have that information readily available. Usually the guys at 2K are great about giving me the stats. I'll get back to you.
Folks, it's time for a new double champion to be crowned. History could be made tonight as a new World Heavyweight Champion could be crowned here.
We've seen just how bad people want to get there.
And hold on a second.
What a cheap shot.
Seriously? What was that?
That was a...
Big Otis with a big Otis slam.
Otis ending this fight right there.
Oh, man, this could really come back to bite him in the end.
Headed out of the ring now. Grab the belt. Not sure how they're going to use it, though. The action spilling our way now. Might need to take cover.
Oh, like a brick wall running into you.
Falls count anywhere match. It really is sort of a blank canvas of sorts. And big Otis with a big Otis slam.
There won't be breaks his own pin for reasons unknown to us. Well, time to get out of Dodge as our announce desk is assuredly not long for this world.
What now? What's Otis doing under the ring?
I'll give you one guess what's in that bag, and it's not delicious candy.
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair.
Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
No, he's looking to cut someone up with that light tube. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Championship title in hand. Not planning to just admire the craftsmanship.
He gets back into the ring. Look ringside now, guys. This manager is doing something very suspicious. And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
And look at this. I've never seen a more ominous bag in my life. Nothing good ever comes from this.
Grabbing this odd bag of God knows what. Surely with sadistic intentions in mind.
the stomach, trying to get that separate.
Kick to the gut. I have a theory what's coming next. Into Ataxia.
That's it. Theory just ended things. We have just witnessed next level grit, resilience, and even more so, defiance. How do you stop that?
And for a silver spoon kid like Theory, you have to think he's getting more fun.
Austin Theory about to take his opponent.
Oh, the ATL.
I'm not liking Otis's odds.
He's going for the pin. Oh, kick out. Oh, my God.
How on earth?
And Theory clearly thought he had it there. He might have to consider a new strategy at this point. Fighting back, however, punches to the midsection. Going up to the turnbuckle here.
Right though.
Good Lord, taking flight. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
And he gets set back into the ring.
Taking the title into hand here. He is looking to do some serious harm.
A nice shot by Otis. Well, well, well. Look who it is.
Oh, just when you're trying to close in on victory.
Wait a minute. Theory gets fended off. Big Otis with a big Otis slam.
Once more with extra feeling.
Where did those thumbtacks come from?
I don't know, Cole. And I don't want to imagine where they're going to end up. Evades the attack.
Like a brick wall running into you.
What an absolute dolly build tonight.
Hotly contested fight between these men for sure. He answers right back.
Weapon in hand saying, I'm up in the ante.
Crashing onto the thumbtacks.
You can see every single thumbtack stuck on the skin, stuck on the gear. There may be nothing worse.
Being stalked, being measured, and clueless to it all.
Smacked with the wrench. That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that.
And Theory able to adapt.
Momentum isn't completely out of Theory's side just yet.
No!
Just had no way to avoid the tax. And now, said tax have essentially become one with their body.
Jumping elbow drop.
Oh, that adrenaline's pumping now. It makes you feel invincible. And for a little bit of time, you actually are.
Slam.
Is that enough to take out Theory?
2 count. And there he goes, picking up the fall early in this one.
Otis absolutely not backing down.
This can only be bad for him.
Impressive awareness from him. Otis sidesteps.
Theory struggling to defend himself.
I can't dispute Otis' strategy right now.
Oh, stop.
Theory's size and strength on full display with that one. Super kick by Theory.
Ataxia! Can Theory secure cover?
2 count. An important fall for him here.
Austin Theory about to take his opponent A-town down. Otis is in a terrible predicament.
And a kick out. What on earth?
Just barely more than one. What on earth are we witnessing?
And Theory clearly thought he had it there. He might have to consider a new strategy at this point. Wards that off. What a response.
He's marking the X on the target now.
Hoisted up high here. Not the thumbtacks.
Oh, those tacks, man. Stabbing into you all at once. The pain is unlike anything else you've ever felt before.
Here's the pin. We got a new champion.
Unbelievable.
We always expect the unexpected in Falls Count Anywhere matches, and that's what we got here, guys.
Roman Reigns pumping himself up, trying to take control of this triple threat match. Critical moment here.
And CM Punk down in the middle of the ring. This dream WrestleMania main event may be about to turn into a nightmare.
And Roman Reigns is about to turn CM Punk's lights out at the showcase of the Immortals. The guillotine is cinched in.
Will Punk tap out? Is Punk going to tap out? Remember, the ropes will not force a break here. But what a counter by Punk into the jackknife cover. And Reigns has to kick out.
A much-needed way out of jail just in time, and the transition now.
Anaconda Vice cinched in. Reigns is in trouble. Punk squeezing with everything in his being.
And Rollins now saving the matchup for himself as he looks to turn Punk on his belly and going for a sharpshooter here.
And now locked in, a tap out here for CM Punk. Ends the entire thing, surely now. Seth Rollins closing in on victory, but denied by Roman Reigns.
And now Reigns to Rollins into the guillotine.
Rollins now in jeopardy. Can the visionary fight his way out? Look at the power from Seth. Northern Light suplex.
A cover, and a kick out.
Transition once again from Roman Reigns back into that choke, but a stomp from CM Punk breaks it up. Wait up, Cole.
Got a sling by Punk to GTS for the victory. Hook to the leg. Isn't it up and a kick out at 2?
How on earth did Rollins find the will to survive?
And Heyman, wow, look at him.
The wise man distraught on the outside of the ring, understandably so.
Saw his man so close to victory there, but denied by a late kick out.
And now CM Punk, the only man standing. 12 years after his last WrestleMania match, Punk is hanging strong with the two men that have remained at the top of our industry in Punk's absence. Looking to go up high.
Oh, yeah, from the top.
Caught that and reversed it.
The Architect getting rocked by the one and only CM Punk.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Answer after answer for each other's offense here.
And Punk looking to gain control with a kick to the midsection, but Rollins still in this match.
While Rollins looking to break up this apparent GTS attempt and does so, but right back into the line of fire himself.
Bang.
GTS connects.
Spear by Reigns.
Stop by Rollins. All three men down. Critical moment in this match.
Oh my, what absolute chaos and bedlam inside the ring. If one man can get a cover here, it may be over.
Paul Heyman, of course, out here with this loose alliance with Punk, his quote-unquote friend. Of course, he has the history with Reigns, and now he gives the tear to Punk.
Heyman showing his true colors tonight.
What favor called in by CM Punk about to pay dividends here. No disqualifications in this kind of match.
And Punk stalking Reigns and a low blow by Heyman. What the hell?
You made me go. You made me go.
Roman Reigns' life was passing before his eyes, and now Heyman going to offer the chair to the tribal chief.
Bow down at the feet of the tribal chief. You have to think this was the plan all along to take out CM Punk.
And now Reigns, chair in hand. Boom!
Yeah, that didn't end up being the WrestleMania main event that I had dreamed about for years. How do you people agree to this? How do you even come up with this? Who in their right minds thinks, hey, let's drag someone to their worst moments to relive them? What kind of masochistic grease to it? Why would anyone want that? I saw what you did to John Cena a few years ago, making him relive loss after loss after loss, and then having him face the camera and say that those moments made him better for it. No, I always figured that if a CM Punk showcase was ever pitched, I'd politely tell them to take a hike. But then I saw what was done for Paul Heyman last year, what was done for the whole Bloodline dynasty. Suddenly it wasn't just reliving history, it was rewriting it. Instead of trying to take something positive from those losses, Heyman did what he always does and spins it into a victory by literally rewriting history. Well, if he can do it, I can do it better. Using what 2K calls slingshot technology, we can take any what-if dream you've ever had and make it a reality. Dream matches, ripple effects, righting wrongs, and changing history. That's what CM Punk has always been about. All right, looks like we've got someone after my own heart. A true nonconformist, someone who wants to do things their way. I need you to know that I respect the hell out of you for that. And that respect is why this is not going to be easy for you. We still put something together to make sure that you earn everything this showcase has to offer. I know that not everyone wants to live that traditional showcase life. Not everybody's got time for expertly crafted objectives and unlocking all the incredible rewards. but that doesn't mean you should be excluded from all the fun. So this year, I wanted to grant the fair members of the WWE Universe a secondary path to greatness. Think of it as the voice of the voiceless giving a choice to the choiceless. On this path, you will find a single gauntlet match where you will take on 20 opponents, one after the other. Whether my biggest historical rivals, legends that I've always wanted to test myself against, or those who comprise the biggest what-if of my entire career. They're here in this showcase gauntlet. If you can emerge as the sole survivor, then you'll get all the spoils that the showcase has to offer. You'll be credited with full completion of every match on the timeline, granting you every reward that's to be unlocked. No objectives, you know what you're doing, and we'll trust your judgment in finding the victory. No cutscenes, no time to breathe, just one angry opponent after the other. No fluff, no mercy, no slingshot tech to help change the rules. You want to prove to truly be the best in the world? Well then, you better get to work. You want to conquer the world? This is your opportunity. Best of luck. It's clobbering time.
The following contest
CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove, but this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If he wins here, and if he doesn't, Punk's moniker might as well be Icarus. Each win is big for him here, but one loss brings this whole thing to a screeching halt.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Oh, that's a chop you don't want to be on the receiving end of.
He got nailed by that last attack.
Yeah, and this is the hostility, Punk.
Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects, and now an anaconda.
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
It knew what was coming there.
Oh! Boom! And a trampling stomp.
And Austin gets stopped in his tracks.
Opponent lifted. Austin gets out of the way. Arm wringer adding some torque.
And met with a right hand. Punishing power slam.
Ooh!
He's been put through the ringer tonight.
Good reflexes from him there.
Oh, what a clothesline.
And stomping away in the corner. Then a knee right to the throat.
All's fair in love and war, gentlemen. I saw nothing but effective offense. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk. He left an opening.
Driver.
Spiked him. You hit a move like that, you're not just trying to win, you're trying to keep your opponent down indefinitely.
A razor-sharp chop there. Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Any and all momentum has been taken from Austin.
Punk laying into Austin with a chain of hits. Elbow lands hard. Clearly had a strategy going on there with the attention on the leg.
A total assault here on Stone Cold.
I really don't see any way he can turn this thing around at this point.
Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Austin going big.
Whoa, a stunner by the rattlesnake.
Punk's got a problem here.
Shoulders are down. Oh, not yet. They just got the shoulder up.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
Austin has put away so many opponents like this before, but tonight is going to be a tougher battle for the rattlesnake. Cut off and takes a boot.
Calf kick on the money.
Austin with some agility.
Did you see that? Propelled through the air. Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
CM Punk from the top rope with the elbow drop.
Cover. 2. That'll do it for Austin's tenure in this gauntlet match.
And now we've got JBL stepping up in this gauntlet match.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming. The sweet GTS from Punk.
Is it the finishing touch Punk needs? Whoa! How do you even do that? Kicking out at 1 after a move like that?
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
What's it gonna take to end it? It might be this. Down with a GTS.
It's do or die for JBL.
2. He kicked out at 2.
I don't know how he just kicked out, and I'll tell you what, I don't really think he knows either.
And Punk might have just swung for the fences, but it wasn't good enough. Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
Heads up, chairs flying. Who knows what's coming next?
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Punk is determined right now.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Every superstar in this gauntlet match is highly capable in their own right, but there can only be one to stand tall at the end of the night.
And to be that one after starting at position number 1, that's a lofty goal. It's definitely possible, but just know that this is going to be a long night.
Great aim on the toss chair.
I got right to the gut.
His body has to be racked with pain.
He has the target right where he wants it.
Turns it around.
JBL gets drawn in.
Uh-oh. Turning around into a backdrop. Just deadlifting right there. The power. Power slam. What's he thinking here?
Driven through the ground with that spine buster.
With the counter.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
And he's stumbling to his feet, unaware of his surroundings.
Man.
Put into the corner. What could be next?
Punk's knee to the face.
Into the short clothesline, and Punk is on a roll.
He's headed to the top now.
From the top rope. Elbow drop to the heart.
Is it enough? The cover! Oh, JBL has been eliminated. He's out of this gauntlet match.
Batista looks ready as hell for the gauntlet.
Punk now lifting his opponent up and back.
Boom! GTS.
Will that sew this up for Punk?
2. Wow, just barely making it out.
That was an unbelievable kick out from Batista.
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
This has been an astonishing display of skill.
CM Punk. Uh-oh. Stiff elbow will break that up.
Finally, Batista's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Time now for Batista to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
These two trading counters, an absolute masterclass.
Batista's being taken full advantage of now.
Batista has to exhibit some resiliency now.
Bang! What a move!
Check out the springboard.
Cut off with a savage clothesline.
Batista looking a little less sure of himself.
Punk really looking to drop the hammer now as he cinches in that Anaconda Vice.
Kneeing his way out. And he's free.
Batista making it all look so effortless. With the Batista bomb! Is it enough to overcome Punk?
Here is your winner, the Animal.
I'm not going to rub salt in the wound here, but you really seem sure of yourself heading into this thing, and you couldn't even get a quarter of the work done. Maybe this isn't for you. The traditional showcase is always right there. It's your choice. I've got your back either way, but maybe, I don't know, practice a little bit before you try again. Or sure, just get right back in there. I'm sure this was just a huge fluke. Yeah, it's a fluke. All right, looks like we've got someone after my own heart. A true nonconformist.
CM Punk has always been a man of pride, a man with something to prove, but this is a huge risk he's taking entering this gauntlet.
But when he wins here, there will be nothing left to prove to anyone. He will absolutely be known the world over as the best in the world.
If double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin here.
He's going for the pin. He's got something else in mind, I guess. He's got control.
Driver.
Spiked him. And a human being can only be spiked like that so many times before they're ultimately down for the count.
He counters with a great reversal.
Oh, man.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
That was a shining wizard. And it's Cactus Jack with the reversal.
Find some payback with their own reversal.
Escape just in time.
Oh, Jack caught by the counter.
He could get dropped here. Spiked on the crown.
And you don't just do something like that to win a match. You do that to inflict punishment. Huge kick connects. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Yeah, Jack has to find a response quickly.
Devastating knee directly to the face.
High rent district for CM Punk.
Punk about to take flight. CM Punk connects with the elbow drop.
There's two, and he fights it off.
He may not have too much left, but at least he had enough to kick out there. CM Punk. He's able to dodge that one in time.
Almost ended it there.
Obviously still has some fight left. Cactus Jack looking for the double on DDT.
Will that close Punk out?
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what I consider, what most consider, to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me. How I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody. A true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to hit him as hard as I could and beat the respect into him at SummerSlam. Now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship, and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
CM Punk is a champion who lives by his own rules. In the lead-up to this match tonight, Punk has refused to give in to JBL's intimidation tactics.
Oh, in the words of CM Punk, sometimes it's what you don't do that makes you who you are. But I think Punk's defiance has only angered JBL even further.
And that could be a grave mistake. A fired-up and furious JBL is not something you want to deal with. Mess with the bull, and you get the horns.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a boat.
My first couple of years with WWE were a whirlwind. I was ECW champion, a team with DX at the Survivor Series, and I finally made it to WrestleMania. I won Money in the Bank at WrestleMania 24, which led to what most consider to be the best cash-in of all time.
CM Punk has done it! Mr. Money in the Bank has become Mr. World Champion!
This upset a lot of people, including my old friend JBL. JBL didn't like a thing about me, how I looked, how I talked, how I wrestled, music choice. Everything about me bothered him. And he saw SummerSlam as his opportunity to declare to the world that CM Punk does not belong. JBL thrives when he can strong-arm somebody, a true tyrant who takes great pleasure in badgering anyone who sees beneath him. I had no illusions that this was going to be an easy fight. My only plan was to now go put JBL in his place. Avoid the clothesline if you can. And let's make sure JBL feels like he's been sent to hell.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Michael Cole coming to you alongside Corey Graves and Wade Barrett, live from SummerSlam. CM Punk, who captured his first World Heavyweight Championship just 7 weeks ago, is set for his biggest title defense yet.
Cole, why are you focusing so much on Punk when we are in the midst of the wrestling god? And our next World Heavyweight Champion, John Bradshaw Layfield. JBL has the look of a champion, the entrance of a champion, and he may be minutes away from becoming a champion.
JBL telling Punk last week that fairy tales aren't real, that midnight will strike here tonight at SummerSlam.
Talk about Cinderella. JBL's been calling Punk Cindy lately.
JBL, the longest reigning champion in SmackDown history, hopes to add the world title to his collection tonight. He's had great success over the years here at SummerSlam. Here's the man who won the title at the end of June when he cashed in Money in the Bank in a surprise on Monday Night Raw. CM Punk, the underdog who has had uphill battles ever since winning the World Heavyweight Championship, has held on to that championship, and he's worn it proudly. CM Punk fans have been saying CM Punk is not a so-called transition, and that's what Punk hopes to prove tonight.
JBL has called Punk a transitional champion, and worse. This is another top test for Punk here at SummerSlam.
Introducing the challenger from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk!
That's what it's all about, folks. The World Heavyweight Championship. A prize worth fighting for.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
Punk prides himself in being disciplined and having plenty of self-control. He's going to need all that here tonight against Bradshaw. A 17-year veteran will play mind games and try to wear the champion down.
And if he can't wear him down, he'll just beat him down. JBL has a bona fide mean streak. Mean and vicious. He enjoys inflicting pain on his opponent.
That's why he's been successful in the ring and in the business world. Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
The champ is pinned. We might have a new champion here.
What? JBL is our new champion.
The winner of this match and the new World Heavyweight.
For CM Punk, this is a must-win match, not just to retain his title, but to prove himself to all the naysayers out there.
There are those, including JBL, who just don't believe Punk is cut out to be a champion. JBL thinks this match is his chance to end Punk's Cinderella story and grab some gold for himself in the process.
Certainly no love lost between these two, and with the title on the line, we can expect one heck of a fight.
From the top, double axe handle connects.
He's climbing the turnbuckles to the top. Looking for something big here.
Stalking from above.
Sky high.
Connected with the axe handle.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. This match is sort of a new school versus old school. CM Punk and JBL respectively. Who do you give the advantage to?
I have to go with CM Punk. Sure, JBL is a veteran, but Punk is on the...
From way up, diving double axe handle.
Mongolian chop.
And for JBL, he likes to talk about fighting for the old school guys. Likes to look down on the new school superstars like CM Punk. JBL says he won't be pushed out by these twerps.
I would tally that sentiment to self-preservation. JBL isn't going to allow a guy like Punk to take a spot he's... Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep. The champ might retain with that.
Here we go. Crossbody from the top.
JBL isn't being given any room to recover.
Credit to Punk for finding a way to overwhelm JBL for the moment.
CM Punk, the surprise champion who cashed in the Money in the Bank contract back in June, shocking the entire sports entertainment world. And many are still shocked that he's champion today.
None more shocked than JBL, but CM Punk, elbow drop connects. Punk is pulling out all the stops on JBL.
Spinning kick in the gut.
What's CM Punk thinking?
Spiked him, and CM Punk is in control.
Punk's working smarter, not harder, and it has JBL off balance.
Dropping him up in the corner.
Look at the power of the wrestling god, JBL.
Pin, toe on the line.
Champ's in trouble.
He kicks out at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point.
Boom, scattered that one. And JBL has gone so far as to call Punk a transition. Highly competitive match. Punk defending the championship. JBL whipped into the corner. There's the vintage running knee by Punk.
And what a shocking victory this could be for the young up-and-comer CM Punk, but denied by JBL.
Bradshaw just too powerful for Punk, and now the wrestling god teeing off.
And JBL doing what he does best. Manhandling his opponent. And JBL not too comfortable on the ropes, but going up there anyway.
Gotta do something here to put CM Punk away, and that may well do it, but it looks like JBL injured himself in the process.
Both men down, the official counting away here. First man to his feet could gain the advantage in the matchup. JBL looks like he's gonna just crawl to the cover. Shoulders are down. Punk kicks out.
And a late kick out there from CM Punk. Just enough gas left in the tank, and you can see the cogs whirring behind the eyes of JBL.
JBL looking to end it all here with a clothesline from hell.
Punk dodges out in time.
Trading back and forth blows now.
Precision punch.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here? Down the windpipe.
Tight in the balance with the pin.
Punk powers out. Still going strong.
Late in this one, and not even a 1 count.
And that was a successful bit of offense with that maneuver.
Back suplex.
And that's the kind of bullying offense JBL is known for.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. A clash of counters, and these two...
CM Punk looking to end things here. Gotta sleep. And that is exactly how a champion steps.
CM Punk looking to turn out the lights.
GTS connects.
That is how a true champion defends their title. 2. He's done it. CM Punk retains.
Here is your winner, and still the World Heavyweight Champion, CM Punk.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just have to get used to this. Once again, CM Punk has silenced the critics and proven himself as a champion.
This was a must-win title defense for Punk, and like you said, now everyone knows the champ is no easy target.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot, and we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect, but at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
Well, current Intercontinental Champion William Regal asked Stephanie McMahon to establish this tournament to ensure that his next challenger is deserving.
Well, I don't think William Regal is going to be disappointed with his pick of the litter tonight. As a matter of fact, every contender in this tournament was deserving.
Rey Mysterio defeating Kofi Kingston and The Miz to get here.
From San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds,
Rey Mysterio, a former world champion, looking forward to this match because it takes him one step closer to perhaps battling for one championship he's never held.
That, of course, being the Intercontinental title.
Well, CM Punk is no longer one half of the World Tag Team Champions. CM Punk and Kofi Kingston losing the gold last night at a WWE live event in Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Yeah, as devastating as that loss was, Punk has to quickly recalibrate to get the job done tonight.
from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk.
I remember in Manchester, William Regal standing victorious in front of all of his countrymen, telling them that he was proudly going to go all over the world defending that Intercontinental Championship.
Vowing to bring prestige and honor, in his words, back to the Intercontinental title.
Two former world champions meeting for the first time ever. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio.
You ask me, either of these men could bring a lot of prestige and honor to the title. Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Float over Russian leg sweep. And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Can believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
And we talked about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Whoa!
Can you believe that this is the first time these two former world champions are facing off against each other? Duking it out here for the #1 contender spot for William Regal's Intercontinental Championship.
I think either one of these men is fully capable of bringing even more honor and prestige to that coveted championship. You can tell there's so much mutual honor and respect in there between Punk and Mysterio.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal. Saying how no one...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
And he locks in one last gasp effort, and that'll do it. Counter by CM Punk.
DDT.
We could expect a fast-paced match. Triangle armbar. Triangle armbar. Submission hold. Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. And he had Ray's number there. CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on... Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Put Punk on the shelf, getting sent to the turnbuckles.
Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
What a counter! Mysterio reversing the momentum.
Maybe Mysterio's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Again, the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, will face the winner, earning a chance to hold the same title the likes of Pat Patterson, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Triple H, Stone Cold, The Rock, and many more have held.
I had the opportunity to talk to Mysterio and Punk earlier today, and they said just having a chance to battle for the Intercontinental title is so important to both of them and both of their careers.
Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and an opponent like a sack of cement dropped with a clothesline.
Oh, uncorked a big punch.
And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here.
Tying the legs up in the turnbuckle. Dangerous position to be in.
Ray had that well scouted. Mysterio might be able to start mounting something here.
The U-turn Mysterio needed in this match. Could have been that right there.
And Punk gets countered there.
All the way up, and wow, what a unique counter. I think it's time to dial it up.
619. Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership
From the top.
Kick out just before 2.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Being placed in the corner here.
Legs tied in the ropes upside down. This could be bad.
Stuck in the tree of woe and being viciously kneed over and over again. Get in there, ref.
I think that throw moved the entire ring.
Caught with the elbow. Mysterio showing that athletic, technical style that has won him championships.
Mysterio dodges.
Running knee in the corner. Attacking the torso again, doing a little more damage. Kick right to the gut. Quick way to respond with the reversal.
Punk now lifting. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
For the 619!
And now Mysterio is fully aware that he has to be giving all that he's got in this situation.
From the top.
Knees up. Knees were up. All the breath taken out of their body with that counter.
Shoving him into the corner now.
Punk connects with a knee to the jaw. Gonna turn this around.
And followed by a bulldog headlock.
Into the pin. This could be it.
It's unthinkable.
This #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental Champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 set up, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with the Hurricane Rana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Ray have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each of his best shots.
Going for the 3 count. It's enough to put him away. No, somehow kicked out.
Are you kidding me?
Big knee to the midsection.
He's trying so desperately to get back to his feet.
Arm wringer.
But a good old-fashioned punch to the mouth breaks it.
Punk and Ray are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot at the Intercontinental title.
Mysterio with a...
Mysterio hits a beautiful springboard frog splash. Mysterio can seal it here. Mysterio with a huge win here.
Here is your winner, Rey Mysterio!
What a battle between these two men. A heck of a matchup here at Armageddon.
Rey Mysterio. This man is one of the greatest competitors I've ever seen.
There aren't many people in this industry that I respect more than Rey Mysterio. And while I think the world of Rey Mysterio, it doesn't mean we always see eye to eye. And yes, we've often gotten into fights over our disagreements, but every single encounter with Rey is special. We've had so many great moments, but when it came to this showcase, I went with one that may surprise you. A match where we were on good terms with each other, where we just went out there with the simplest of goals. Win the match, earn a title shot, Armageddon 2008. The finals of the #1 contender for the Intercontinental title tournament. Having a chance at WWE gold dangling in front of you is always one hell of a carrot, and we went out there and had a blast trying to outdo the other.
Look at this!
Rey and I have done things to each other over the years that don't exactly scream respect, but at the end of the day, I love Rey. I love our history, and I love this encounter. So let's jump back to that special night in December of 2008 at Armageddon.
CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Mysterio with a huge win here. CM Punk and Rey Mysterio, two former world champions, battling for the chance at the Intercontinental Championship.
It's hard to believe it's the first time they're facing each other, too. Everyone in WWE is on the edge of their seats here at Armageddon.
Yeah, and you better believe that William Regal is keeping a close eye on these two. Depending on how this goes, he'll either be facing CM Punk or Rey Mysterio. Both men with a tremendous amount of talent.
Front kick right to the knee.
Right on the patella.
And we talk about the reason for this tournament to contend for the Intercontinental Championship coming from the smug attitude of our current Intercontinental Champion, William Regal, saying how no one is deserving enough to challenge him. But I'm seeing two very deserving contenders in front of me now.
Well, Michael Cole, you can only say that now because of the tournament Regal put together. When Regal won the title, he promised to proudly defend it. And there is no...
Trying armbar. And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Ducks out of harm's way.
No signs of either combatant backing down. Oof. Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
The fight is on, and it's furious. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
And now these two just pummeling the hell out of each other. That shot ends things. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the... He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Turning the tables. You see Rey Mysterio, and you notice, Corey, his wrist doesn't have extra taping tonight. He had torn ligaments in that wrist a couple of weeks ago. Is there a reason for not having it taped? I don't think it's healed quickly. Is it enough? Is this the end? He got the shoulder up in time.
Clearly, still very much in this fight. From the top.
Frog splash connects.
That could be Punk's demise.
Oh, my God. Did you see that? Kick out at one.
I don't believe it. Incredible resilience on display.
Rey Mysterio deep in thought right now, wondering what else he needs to do. He's able to counter that.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
All right, he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Taking him to the corner now. He wriggles out of the danger zone there.
Punk looking to get past Mysterio tonight and clinch a title match against William Regal. Punk and Regal have had some run-ins in the past. Regal defeating Punk earlier in the year when the King of the Ring tournament.
And a rather thick... Punk's had enough. He's looking to end this here. Go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. Bad sight here, dangling helpless in the corner.
That gets reversed on CM Punk.
Punk dodges out in time.
Look at this, placed in the tree of woe.
But everything behind that kick.
CM Punk won the World Heavyweight title back in June on his first night on Raw after the draft, cashing in his Money in the Bank.
What a night to remember that was. But the end of Punk's reign wasn't as ceremonious. The title was taken away from him after a punt from Randy Orton. Punk attempted a power bomb here, but no, reversed. Hurricanrana pin. Legs are hooked. Well.
He's changing his mind, going for something different now.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker. Put in the corner now.
And this is just signature CM Punk. Stacked with that bulldog.
Again, the Intercontinental. This #1 contender match full of drama here.
You have to think Intercontinental champ William Regal is looking on as the 619 setup, but denied by CM Punk.
Ray had it dialed up. Punk has other plans.
What a move by Mysterio with a Hurricanrana into the 619 position.
And now the second bite of the cherry connects. CM Punk down. And now perhaps in the drop zone for Rey Mysterio to finish this.
Punk out of the way just in the nick of time.
And Mysterio rolling up Punk for the victory. And a kick out by Punk.
Who wants it more?
Punk and Rey have been running at breakneck pace from the first bell, countering each other's best shots. This is anybody's ball game.
Ooh, and a shot to the body and another.
And a kick. And continuing to focus the attack on the head.
At this point, it's going to be hard for him to shake those cobwebs loose.
You've got to wonder if Rey can withstand this.
CM Punk's been finding an answer for everything Mysterio's doing here. Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move. And a short clothesline.
Boom! Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Does that finish Rey off?
Quick into the cover, this could be it.
Somehow he kicked out.
Every single person in this arena thought this was over, except Rey Mysterio.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda Vice Grip.
Rey Mysterio. Raymond able to reach the rope and put an end to the submission. Heading up to the top turnbuckle.
Stalking from above. What's it going to take to win? And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
6-1-9.
Rey Mysterio may be closing in on that #1 contendership after that.
Punk and Rey are pouring it all out in the ring tonight for their shot.
And a quick schoolboy.
The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes. Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the official's count. So popular is Rey Mysterio, looking to get the WWE Universe involved in this match as well. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Using that barricade with great effect.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
Sent straight into the barricade.
What is Rey going to do with this?
Now Rey needs to end this.
And now gets tossed into the ring. Oh, and it's reversed.
Reciprocating the initial reversal.
Here's the pin. Rey may have it. Shoulders up before two.
And kicking out at this point, this quickly, definitely sends a pretty serious message.
Oh, he flips that around. Stomping down.
And Rey saw it coming.
With the lariat. Oh.
CM Punk looking. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Flipping pile driver spiked. There's Mysterio showing once again why he's a living legend there.
The whole arena is on their feet at this point.
And that must be fueling these superstars. Just another burst of adrenaline could end this.
CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk are now forced to surrender. The pain was just too much.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
Battered and bruised. What a gutsy match out of Mysterio and Punk.
The bottom line is, CM Punk has a date with the Intercontinental Champion, William Regal.
Okay, so far, so good, right? 2 matches, 2 big wins. But let's use this slingshot technology to get another chance at a win that slipped right through my fingers. WrestleMania 27, facing Randy Orton. I'd done what few people dare to do and provoked the Viper myself. This was revenge, of course, for Randy Orton attacking me at Unforgiven, punctuating the whole thing with his trademark Punk kick, which caused an injury, which forced me to vacate the World Heavyweight Championship.
Now, that right there was impressive.
Credit to Randy. He showed exactly why he is one of WWE's most dangerous competitors, as I made one single mistake, resulting in him getting the RKO and getting the victory. This time, with your help, we're going to get that win. Let's rewrite history together.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I believe this man, CM Punk, has the upper hand, both physically and mentally.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 222 pounds, CM Punk!
The assault on Orton's leg 2 weeks ago. The mental anguish that Punk has put Orton through. I believe Punk will be in control in this match.
And I would argue that there's just no way on earth that CM Punk, after everything he's done, is going to have an advantage over the Viper. Randy Orton is irate. There will be no stopping this man.
CM Punk, a charismatic figure. The people follow him. It is one thing to get him through tonight, and that thing is faith. As personal a battle as you'll see at WrestleMania this year, CM Punk has promised to hurt Randy Orton, to turn him upside down. I'd say he's done as good a job as any making good on that promise.
Look, love him or hate him, CM Punk lives by the strength of his convictions. That's what's driving him to come at Orton the way he has been. And in Punk's mind, that's what'll drive him to defeat the Viper here on the biggest stage imaginable.
Faith. That has been the...
Taking flight! Wow!
Cross body! All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Oh, Orton sent hard to the outside.
Oh, what an axe handle.
CM Punk very confident coming into this matchup. He says he has followers and faith in his corner.
I don't know how much faith.
No way! All the way to the outside.
That was absolutely unreal.
Coming in at breakneck speed. Look, Randy Orton needs to end this matchup quickly. He's got to go on the offensive and put Punk away as quickly as he can.
Easier said than done.
Oh, no. Now possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. Talk about being bent. He's in excruciating pain. The hold locked in tight. Yeah. Oh, what a great escape.
Cracked with a Mongolian chop. And you can see that Orton is already starting to slip. That injury starting to hinder the Viper. Forced into the corner and needs to stay on the defensive.
Gotta hurt. Conspicuous by their absence tonight are the other members of the new Nexus. Each of Punk's followers have been barred from ringside after suffering losses to Randy Orton.
And the Vipers made double sure that they won't be in the building as he gave each member of the group a punt after defeating them.
Well, if you ask me, they weren't going to be a factor anyway. Those guys were always the B team of the Nexus. The real ones are now part of the core with 2 R's.
Taking heavy fire in the corner in the form of a series of clotheslines. And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Orton has the momentum against him here.
Punk is simply refusing to give Orton even an ounce of respite at this point. And then follows it up with the line.
Check out the springboard. Thunderous clothesline. CM Punk picking apart the Viper, clearly on his path to victory.
Leaving him against the turnbuckle right here.
And driven down in a belly-to-back suplex.
Well, momentum is really on Punk's side.
Yeah, Punk should...
Top rope!
CM Punk with the elbow. Driven by self-righteous vengeance.
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Puts the elbow down hard.
The story of this match is that knee injury of Randy Orton's. We don't know if we'll see Orton's patented Punk tonight. He attempted it on Raw this past Monday, but could not execute the maneuver.
We shall see, Corey. Randy has had a week to recover, but any focused attacks on that region are going to highly... Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet me. Nails the GTS. Randy is on dream street. Randy predicted that. CM Punk hoists his opponent. Gone to sleep. Is it enough for Punk? A well-placed calf kick there. You've got to win.
There's a reason this man's called the Apex Predator. Tides are beginning to shift in the favor of the Viper. We have a pin. Shoulders are down.
He knows the goal is to win the match, right?
Yeah, what's he doing?
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. Boom, snaps the leg across the head.
Working the leg with that move.
Set up in the corner now.
Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
Reversal after reversal. These two have counters for days.
Running knee in the corner.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet me. Nails the GTS.
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over.
We knew this was going to be more of a war than a wrestling match.
Punk and Orton simply refusing to call a ceasefire.
And Punk and Orton going at it here. Man, and both of these guys physically exhausted.
What a knockdown, drag-out affair it has been from the opening bell. Now CM Punk looking to concoct something particularly nasty here.
Randy Orton sensed something bad was coming, fighting his way out. And Punk sent into the steel.
And Orton now has Punk where he wants him. Vintage Randy Orton.
And it rarely works out well for Orton's opponents from this point.
The Viper now coiled, ready to strike.
Staring in the eyes of Punk, who's down and out, but I think Orton, guys, may have other ideas.
Yeah, this may well be the knockout blow. Randy Orton got that look in his eye, got venom flowing through his veins, bad intentions in mind.
Knockout blow. This may end CM Punk once and for all, Wade.
Orton gonna try to end Punk's career with that patented punch, and Orton's knee gives out.
Oh, just collapsing at a critical moment, and CM Punk surviving there by the skin of his teeth.
Randy Orton's hurt. Punk now trying to figure out if he can drag himself up and somehow take advantage here.
CM Punk with a golden opportunity to capitalize here at WrestleMania with a wounded Viper. Orton wanted the RKO and Punk out of the way just in time.
Punk slithering out of there. How smart of that was CM Punk. And now perhaps gets a chance to finish off the Viper.
Punk launching himself off the top. Oh, by Orton! Oh, no!
is Orton's for the taking now. No one comes back from the 3 most devastating letters in sports entertainment. CM Punk looking... Well-placed elbow fights that. Smartly, CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Self-professed faith driving Punk. Pure malice fueling Orton. These men's... What's it going to take to end it? It might be this. God to sleep.
Orton is done.
And quickly into the cover.
Might be in trouble.
My goodness, Punk did it. CM Punk just put down the Viper.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
And this man, CM Punk, was stalwart the whole time. Stalwart in his belief that his fate would triumph over Randy Orton's venom. Stubborn in his drive to seek what he considered righteous vengeance against Orton.
Punk did everything he promised and more. This may not be the ending the WWE Universe had hoped for, but this is pro wrestling, not a fairy tale. The good guys don't always win here. Not that Orton would call himself a good guy.
Well, Punk definitely wouldn't call Orton that. Instead, he'd call him a loser.
...2013 did not go the way I hoped it would. After a 2012 that saw me hold the WWE Championship the entire year, I thought I was untouchable. Unfortunately, that was not the case. We start with WrestleMania 29 and the night I looked to end The Undertaker's streak. Many people thought I'd be the one to bring it all crumbling down, that I should have won. I'm one of those people. I wasn't scared of The Undertaker. We'd battled dozens of times before, including in a Hell in a Cell, and I knew I needed to hit him deep. So, I stole The Undertaker's urn.
That is the ultimate act of disrespect.
What can I say? I like to antagonize. When the day came, I fell short. But imagine the butterfly effect through WWE history if that match went the other way. If CM Punk was the one to end the dead man streak. Let's revisit that classic match, but this time with a very different outcome.
CM Punk, a man who, along with Paul Heyman, has brazenly talked to The Undertaker in the lead up to this match.
Playing games like only CM Punk can.
Accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk!
Now CM Punk must go into the ring with a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania, The Undertaker.
But don't forget what's in the possession of Punk and Paul Heyman. They currently carry the urn, the symbol of the legendary powers of the Phenom, The Undertaker.
That symbol means everything to The Undertaker, but does not mean a damn thing to CM Punk.
Punk wanted this fight. He believes he's ready for it and that he can defeat The Undertaker on the grandest stage of them all.
A stunned reverence gripping this WrestleMania crowd.
The dead man is here.
From Death Valley, weighing in at 299 pounds, The Undertaker!
It's the most awe-inspiring entrance in WWE history. It is the entrance of a legend, of a man of near mythical proportions, of a man who is 20-0 at WrestleMania.
And that entrance in front of 80,000 fans here in the WWE Universe, it's even more awe-inspiring. Look at this.
CM Punk has been disrespecting Undertaker, disrespecting the memory of his friend, Paul Bearer, trying to torture Taker's soul.
That's the strategy. Punk's looking to upset the dead man and get inside his head.
To break the streak, CM Punk does not have to get a pin. He does not have to make Undertaker submit. If Punk wins via either count out or disqualification, the streak will be over. This match between CM Punk and Undertaker is about so much more than just Undertaker's WrestleMania winning streak. It's also about respect.
Or disrespect in the case of Punk. For weeks, Punk has been terrorizing Undertaker, taking shots at the memory and legacy of Taker's friends and career.
Yeah, CM Punk has been absolutely shameless, and Taker intends to punish Punk for it, all while preserving the streak. And The Undertaker has admitted that defeating CM Punk tonight is no longer good enough. Undertaker sounds willing to sacrifice the streak as long as Punk won't live to talk about it. Trying armbar. Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
One advantage CM Punk does have here is being lighter on his feet and more spry than The Undertaker. If Punk keeps a quick pace tonight, the Phenom might have some trouble keeping up.
Or just run out of gas well before Punk does. A shorter, more intense match would better play to Taker's strengths here.
Big knee to the midsection.
Do not forget, Punk held the championship for all the way down to the floor.
Played with fire there and got burned for it.
Such a questionable decision to take that risk at this point in the match.
Clothesline.
Undertaker faces some trouble.
Punk wisely pressing the advantage against the dead man.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Oh no, why are they clearing off our announce table?
Well, I've got a feeling we're about to find out very soon.
The crowd is fired up. Undertaker is fired up. Whoa, just floating through the air.
And averting damage there.
Punk has shown so much disrespect over the past months, ever since the passing of Paul Bearer, The Undertaker's longtime friend. What CM Punk and Paul Heyman have done lately has been despicable.
CM Punk did. That disrespect not only affected The Undertaker, it affected a lot of people here in the WWE.
Blast off! You gotta be kidding me!
What a crushing impact on the outside. Kids, do not try that out.
From the top rope, through the air, and connects!
However much you think that hurt, I promise you, it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. And Punk making his way back to the ring. Again?
Airborne!
Oh, man, ref couldn't get out of the way. A helter-skelter attitude here, getting to the bottom and going back to the top again and again.
It's over. The Phenom streak continues, and there's nothing CM Punk can do except rest in peace. Say his name and he appears. Joe Hendry has arrived.
The following is a Stages of Hell match. Making his way to the ring from Edinburgh, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Joe Hendry.
A champion throughout Europe, quickly ascended to the main event in NXT. But trust me when I tell you, Cole, Joe Hendry is just getting started.
The fans said his name, he's now here, but now Joe Hendry has to prove himself against the toughest the world has to offer in WWE.
I have every belief he will, because not only do people believe in Joe Hendry believes in Joe Hendry.
Rowdy is here, man. The Hot Rod is ready for a fight.
And his opponent from Glasgow, Scotland, weighing in at 230 pounds, Roddy Piper.
It has been a minute since we've seen this man compete regularly. Went from the commentary desk to the president of WWE. But the itch to compete never goes away. And now Hot Rod is where the big boys play.
And we know he's gunning for the biggest boys there. In the form of the NWO, Piper is on a mission.
Piper about to prove that age is just a number, man. And he's got more than what it takes to win.
This is it, folks. The stages of hell begin here. These superstars will have to push themselves past their breaking points as they battle through a variety of match types.
And these superstars decided to throw caution to the wind, starting Stages of Hell with an Inferno match.
But wait, check this out.
Oh, look at that.
So much for respect.
Joe Hendry.
Standing ovation.
Oh, this could be it. He might be ready to set someone ablaze.
Get ready for chaos. The chair is coming out.
He's searching for something.
Looked like a bag, but what's in the bag is what's more interesting.
No count as he takes things out of the ring. The kind of matches involved in the stages of hell, these are some of the most chaotic and brutal stipulations there are.
And that's why to win tonight, you have to be merciless. These matches reward ruthlessness, so ruthless you must truly be.
And here we go. Things just got interesting. He's heading back to the ring.
He's about to become the chairman.
Henry gets cut off.
Brilliant countering by
Joe Hendry, look at the power here by Hendry. Into a standing ovation.
But is that enough to introduce them to their fiery end?
Look at that, man. The man with the plan, setting up that table.
With a velocity into the
jeez.
Guys, we've seen this before. Stacking tables like this always leads to extreme acts of destruction.
Disdain swinging a table like that. Consecutive attacks keeping Hot Rod off his game.
Piper's resiliency being tested here.
Setting up the table. Hopefully he's thought this through. And Hendry now. Getting pressure applied.
Flames essentially engulfing the ring now. After
He's tapping, but it doesn't matter at all in this situation.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Lift it up. What's next? Jackknife powerbomb. It's real dangerous when Henry gets going like this.
Hendry is making an opportunity for himself.
Not looking good.
And in position. Just a mess of wood and flesh after that.
He's absorbing a lot of damage here. You can only be resilient. Spreading out those thumbtacks now.
And let me tell you, landing on those, you'll be picking them out of your skin for days.
Man, what timing on that counter.
Going counter for counter. Now, can it be capitalized on?
Consecutive attacks keeping Hot Rod off his game.
Now we have to see how tough Roddy truly can be.
Wait, oh no. Oh God, through the fire. That's it. It's over. He avoids being burned and scores a fall.
Here's your winner, Roddy Piper.
That concludes only the first match of the Stages of Hell match, with more to come as we get set for our next rule set.
And with nose plugs in hand, I welcome our second match of Stage of Hell, the dumpster match.
Stages of Hell now continues.
Now it is time.
These two trading one blow after another.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown drag-out affair.
Somehow still standing, somehow still punching away.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step up?
Henry has his opponent hooked. Get on your feet for a standing ovation. He's got an opportunity to finish off this dumpster match. Can he do it?
And he re-enters into the ring. In a match like this, there are obviously a lot of hazards to worry about. What's the biggest hazard these superstars may face in this dumpster match?
Well, the dumpster's a hazard in and of itself. It's a dumpster. It's a regulation sanitation dumpster. Someone's body could be badly injured utilizing that thing or trying to dump someone else in it. And that's the point. No one will do as much damage as the dumpster itself.
This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is running dangerously close to our table. Wear and tear of this match is clearly starting to get to him.
Deep into this, and there's no sign of slowing down yet.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. Come on, this has gotten way too far. Just stop this already.
Roddy prevents that from connecting.
Roddy Piper just get...
And here we go, Hendry with
the standing ovation.
And now it may be time to...
Oh, Joe Hendry, here we go, baby. This is it. Standing ovation.
That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
Headed back into the ring.
Oh, we're going to go for it. Oh, wait a minute, going to reverse. That was a big punch ass.
He pulls off.
Just a brash and ruthless attack by Hot Rod.
Oh, he had that scouted. Oh, my goodness, into the dumpster.
Fighting with everything they have to prevent the dumpster from closing.
And if it closes, it's over. He's done it. Dumpster shut. The Stages of Hell is over.
Here is your winner, Roddy Piper.
Somehow able to sweep the series and get out of 3 stages of hell in 2 matches.
A truly dominant performance under some of the most challenging circumstances imaginable. This is how you conquer the stages of hell.